Frankfurt, Germany has been the city where I work, where I've made friends, and it just started to feel like home after living there for almost 2 years. But I didn't want this to feel like home. Why, you may ask? Well, this is the story of why I moved to Dubai.
So today's the day that I'm moving out of this apartment here in Offenbach, Germany. It's been an amazing 2 years, a lot has happened, and I'm very grateful that I have this apartment, but now it's time for a new chapter.
I'm not the type of person that hates Germany, but after visiting over 110 countries, I realized that there are some factors that make Germany not the perfect place to live in for my current situation in life. So here are my 4 reasons of why I chose Dubai to be my new home. Maybe they apply to you as well, maybe only half of them, maybe they don't, but I'm sure you'll learn something from them. So let's get started with the first one. Let's start with the most obvious reason of why people move to Dubai. Every time I tell someone I live in Dubai, they ask, is it because of taxes? And yes, partly that is true. When looking for a place to move in together, me and my friend Luca, that I live here with, had a few different places in mind. Some of the places were in Europe, cities like Lisbon or Valencia were our favorites, and we also had some places in the Middle East, like Tel Aviv or Dubai. Both of us have been traveling quite a lot in the last couple of years, so we needed a place to settle down and work together on our projects that we had planned. So especially after founding a tour company that was registered here in the UAE, we also figured that personal taxes are quite attractive here. But when I say taxes, I don't only mean personal income tax. Yes, personal income tax is 0% in the UAE, including capital gains. Corporate tax is 0 to 9% depending on a few factors and how much you earn, and inheritance is also not taxed. But one more important tax to us, or at least to me, was the exit tax. What does that mean? Well, Germany, for example, taxes you on your net worth when you leave the country. And by doing that, Germany keeps successful business people and the right to tax them inside the country. And since I don't want to live in Germany for my whole life, or at least I'm not sure that I do want this, I need to go somewhere where this tax doesn't exist to then later, when I have my business and my net worth, hopefully I can move wherever I want to live long term for the rest of my life. And Dubai offers this flexibility. Germany is crazy with bureaucracy. Everyone knows this, it's a big thing politicians talk about, and literally nothing is digital over there. It's kind of a revolution that since COVID, you can actually communicate to government offices through email, which still isn't real reliable, but at least you have the option now, which before COVID was unimaginable just because of data security. Also, to set up a company, you have to go to a notary office, make a bank appointment, do lots of paperwork, and it just takes so much time. It's really complicated and expensive also. If you now compare that to the UAE, here, our company setup advisor, for example, the officer that we worked with, he sent us audio messages on WhatsApp to help us, sent all the necessary documents through WhatsApp or through a very user-friendly online portal. All the communication was done through WhatsApp or email. It was super easy, super nice, and really just a different level compared to what I know from opening a business in Germany. Also, you don't really need to worry about filing tax returns or registering for a lot of stuff that I had to register for in Germany, which I don't even need. I don't even want to bother with as a small business. You know, when I wrote this script, I really asked myself, why does Germany make us do all this stuff when it just doesn't exist here? Why is it necessary? What's the upside to this? I don't know, but I do know it's just a lot simpler in the UAE. So in my opinion, you really feel like this country is made for expats. It's made for foreigners that are supposed to come here to bring money, to bring their businesses, to impact the country in a positive way. And the government of the UAE and the rulers of Dubai, they do everything to make this process as simple as possible so that more people come here and, just have a simple process of getting where they want to get. And it worked. I'm here now and many other people are. So it seems to be working. Another big one for us as people that travel a lot is infrastructure, also international infrastructure. For example, I need to go to Germany 2 to 3 times per month because I still have my part-time job as a flight attendant over there and I'm based in Frankfurt. So it's really important for me to have a well-connected city with big airports, or at least one big airport that is relatively close to where I live. And having Dubai International, Dubai World Central, and Abu Dhabi International within like 90 minutes from where I live has made it super easy to commute to Frankfurt and back a couple times per month. But even if you don't need to go to a specific place all the time like I do, Dubai is still super well connected to the world with Emirates and Fly Dubai out of Dubai International. I feel like there's almost no country in the world that you don't have a direct flight to, or at least with one one connection, you can probably go to any country of the world. That also helps, of course, with my goal of visiting every country on the planet. But, if you just need to be flexible with where you are, where you want to go, Dubai just offers that flexibility again. Also, because of this big airport, Dubai has become kind of an international hub for world travelers. So people always visit Dubai for plenty of reasons. And the city, for example, hosts a ton of events as well. So in these few months that I've been living here now, I've had so many people just stop by wanting to meet up, want to meet in person for the first time. And it's absolutely amazing how you meet all of these people in the city. You meet up with your friends that are here for a day or two. It's been amazing how everyone, even though my circle of friends here in Dubai with local people has been relatively small, this apartment is full of people all the time because everyone's just stopping by, saying hello. I feel like Dubai is really an exceptional city where you have this situation. And on the other side, let's talk about local infrastructure. Let's not talk about the international stuff. So the UAE is absolutely a first world country. The streets, the hospitals, the malls, buildings on the street, everything is super clean, well built, and offers great service. You really see that they make an effort to have the city look beautiful. The mindset of the people here is that everything has to be perfect, and they hire workers to keep everything clean, to have everything fixed in no time. And I'm just really impressed by how efficiently everything runs here, honestly. And I'm sure it's partly because the city was just recently built in the last couple of decades and also built for the current age. For example, the metro line was planned right when the city was built. So the metro system, even though it's only 2 lines, but it runs very, very efficiently, very, very reliably, because you have a metro coming every 4 minutes. And, in Germany, when I need to go somewhere, I always plan my route because, if I don't plan correctly, you have to wait for 20-25 minutes. And the trains and the metros are late anyway all the time. So it's really a pain to go from point A to point B in Germany using public transport. Here, it doesn't really matter. Everything comes every couple of seconds. At least that's what it feels like. And you can really rely on public transport here. If you live a little outside of the main city strip, you could say the Sheikh Zayed Road, that's what it's called in Dubai. You do need a car, but also the city is well built for cars. You have a lot of traffic, yes, because it's just gotten too much. But it's not as bad as I would, in my opinion at least, as it is in European cities where the cities are not even built for cars because they were built hundreds of years ago. So there are different factors that play into quality of life, and one of them is people. And I feel like in Germany, due to the political and economic situation, people's mood is getting worse and worse every day. Everyone's kind of talking about how bad it's going at the moment. For me, as someone that always try to have a positive mindset, that wants to stay in a positive mood, it's really gotten quite exhausting to talk to people about anything, honestly. Dubai is a city where people from all over the world come together to work on their own lives. Whatever country you're from, whatever your current situation in life is, you come to Dubai because the place allows you to reach a better quality of life than the place you come from. So it's like a bubble of this kind of people that come here to be happy, to work on their own lives. And I really do see myself as a part of this group of people. So everyone's in a good mood because they know they can make a difference. And almost nobody was born into the society here. Everyone chose it, which is why nobody complains about it. If you don't like it, you can just leave and go back to where you came from. Another big thing here is safety. Abu Dhabi, actually, which is just an hour away, was recently named the safest city in the world again. And because of the type of people that live here in the UAE and also the strict laws and punishments for criminals, the UAE is ranked one of the safest countries in the world. Honestly, you can leave your laptop on a bench outside or your phone on the sand on the beach. You can walk away, go for a swim in the ocean, and when you come back, maybe 2 hours later, I don't know, your stuff will still be there. Nobody touched it. Maybe someone even put it aside to keep it safe or to organize it up a little bit. People here are really nice. Also, you can go to any part of the city during the night. No one cares, no one bothers you, which would be, in my opinion, unimaginable in Europe at the moment. With high punishments, by the way, I do not mean that you get stoned to death or sent behind bars for years for just committing small crimes, but everyone that lives here is either an Emirati citizen or on a temporary work visa or any other kind of visa. And the Emirati citizens, they are rich. The government really made sure that with the money that comes in from foreigners, from expats, the local population is well taken care of. So there's really no need for them actually to break any kind of laws. The interesting part, though, is the people that do not have this local citizenship, which is, I think, like 88 or 89% of the population here. Every one of us is on a work visa or student visa or something like that. And the thing is, as soon as you do not impact the country in a positive way, or if you commit crimes, for example, you get your visa canceled immediately. Which means you have to leave the country and go back to your home country, in most cases empty-handed. The whole point of moving here is kind of gone at this point. And this also, by the way, includes people that were born here, have been living here for their whole life, but don't have the citizenship. So in my opinion, even though this is quite a strict thing, it really improves the life situation of pretty much everyone here and just makes everyone conscious of how serious safety is. And when you look at Europe, in my opinion, safety has kind of gotten a big issue since they let more and more people in without the consequence of being sent back out of the country if they commit any crimes. So definitely let me know what you think about Dubai. Did I forget anything? Would you like to move here? Do you maybe already live here? Let me know your experiences, and if you want to learn more about the businesses that I have, the city, how moving here works, or anything else that I can talk about, definitely let me know in the comments. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.